All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Top Line. It's your boy Chris and Los Angeles Lakers 113, San Antonio Spurs 104. It's one of those games, man. Anthony Davis back, the new guy, Hachimura. He's back. He's here first game. With the team, I actually thought he was impressive, if I'm being honest. Very active, like what the young man put up. I think as he get more and more accustomed to the team, I think he could be an impact player, man. From the three, he was 1 of 3 from the three, gave you 12 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. And for a first game, man, that's impressive. For his first time with the team, he didn't look scared. He didn't look nervous. Didn't look like the lights was too bright for him. Was very aggressive. Looked like he was gonna have a big dunk there, but he got fouled. So and he adds some size, and I think that's the one thing that's hard to that you don't see on the stat sheet is the way that he was able to like alter shots and provide a little bit more height in there, which is big. Anthony Davis came back. Anthony Davis tonight he was 7 of 15, 1 of 3 from the three, 6 of 7 from the free throw line, 12 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 4 blocks, and 2 close calls. What's a close call? Close calls is 2 times he didn't get up. He was on the floor looking like he might have been hurt. So we got to add that in there too. That's a Anthony Davis specific stat. But nah, man, it's what it is with Anthony Davis, man. Is when he playing, the boy's great. He just don't play. He stay injured. So it's so hard to get excited when he's back on the court. I'm just gonna be honest, because you feel like he's only there for a limited time. You know what I'm saying? He's like the nacho fries at Taco Bell. You know, he's only there for a limited time. You ain't gonna see him long. But he was effective, man. He was effective. They were trying to target him around 21 minutes, and he had 26 minutes tonight. So it went on a little longer than they probably wanted for him. But the one thing I will tell you, man, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if you haven't been paying attention to these games for the Lakers as of late, LeBron is in win now mode, man. LeBron is trying to win. It's very little, just kiki ha-ha for him these days, man. He wants to win. You see him diving over people. You see him diving in the stands, going for every loose ball, putting pressure on. And you see him getting in his team like, hey, man, hey, I need you here. Hey, no, come here, dog. I need you. I need you here. He's in win now mode, man. I think it's starting to click in with him, man. Like, hey, this your 20, buddy. You ain't got too many more of these things to play around with. And I think it's starting to click for him, and that's fine, and it should. It should. And it should click for the rest of the team, too. Everyone should understand that, dude on his last leg of his NBA career, and he want to compete. And so that should raise the stake for everybody, man, because, hell, if he in year 20 is diving out for rebounds and diving across people and chairs and stuff for rebounds and loose balls, then what are you doing? What are you doing? You gotta love it. Now, the one thing I didn't like, it was too many times where there's an open guy for 3 and they just stood there and looked. I'm like, nobody's gonna run, sneeze, pull his shoestrings. Nobody gonna do nothing. We just gonna sit there and watch that. Okay, cool. That's what we doing today. The San Antonio Spurs were led tonight. They were led tonight. Let me get a rundown real quick. Got to give them. They were led tonight by Collins off the bench. He was 6 of 10, over 2 for 3, 4 for from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. Johnson gave you 25 off the bench. He was he's a starter. 9 of 20, 3 of 6 from the 3-point line, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 25 points, man. It's a Greg Popovich coach team. They still I hate to say in rebuild mode, but they're still figuring, direction of that team out over there. But the one thing you're gonna get from any Greg Popovich coach team is energy, effort, and they're gonna give you what they got, man. So of course, they're not juggernauts. They're 14 and 33. That's their record. The Lakers are now 22-26, trying to they finally over. I think they're either at 500 or over 500 at home right now. So they're starting to find their stride, man. They're starting, they still got to get Lonnie Walker back. They still got to get Austin Reeves back. So they got an opportunity to really make a real push come playoff time, man, or real push to get in the play-in. And then it's all bets off at that point. And once you're in on what a play-in and then in the playoffs. And y'all know how this goes. So, but the good thing, I mean, of course, everyone wants to see the new guy, Rui Hachimura. I'm probably butchering his name. I'm gonna learn. And I thought he had a hell of a. I think he led them in plus minus at 17 tonight. So, yeah, I mean, you got you. I like what I saw from him, man. He didn't look scared. He didn't look. He didn't look like the lights was too bright. He didn't look like too many people were watching. He came out, played well. I thought played very well. And this is another person I want to give some credit to on this team, man. And that's Max Christie. The guy they drafted this year. I forgot about him. I'm not gonna lie. At some point after the draft and blah blah blah, I forgot about him. This young man is playing pretty damn good. And it might not all show up in the stat sheet, but he's in the right place at the right time with the right energy and the right mind. He's literally just giving. Remember earlier when I was talking about they see someone open, nobody moving? Well, normally he's the one that's going to run from that person, then run to that person, then run to that person, and then do the hula hoop and run. He's trying, man. I can't wait to see Austin Reeves and Lonnie Walker get back. Those guys a little bit more higher energy. It's gonna be interesting to see how they complement obviously the vets. Thomas Bryant's another one, man. They're accepting where they're at. They're accepting what they got, and I think that took a long time for the Lakers to kind of figure it out. Like, all right, man, look, what we got is what we got, baby. Now we can sit here, you can pout our head, we can walk around, we can mope, or we can say, you know what, this is it. Let's pick it up and let's go. And they fighting. They're fighting. They're fighting. They're scrapping their claw. They're trying everything they can to try to get some wins and put themselves in a position to be successful. They got a long ways to go. I don't know if the Lakers are planning on making any more moves other than obviously the one that's already made. If so, we'll see, and if not, we'll see. Lastly, man, I just want to say LeBron James is in win now mode, and that team got to realize that and step it up and move and come with him, because I just feel like he feels the pressure, and that pressure being transferred to his teammates in a good way, not a bad way. So we'll see how everything pans out, man. But with that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, you guys be great, man.